Hey, it's Barbara Ireland with another Daily Mind Loop Insight. Uh, this one's about meditation. I just finished one. I'm feeling really relaxed. But it was a funny one. Here's the deal. I've tried my whole life to do meditation, and I couldn't get it together. It just wasn't working. I tried so many different styles. And then last February, this is November, I found an app called Headspace. It's really, really helped me. It's made meditation really fun, really easy. If I have trouble sleeping, I put on the sleeping meditation. I'm just like out like that. Um, so most of those are 10 minutes long. 10 minutes is so easy to put into even a busy life for me. And when I do it, I just feel so much more grounded and patient and less stressed. For mind loops, oh my God, it just helps you just shift right out. Not always shift out, but just go into a place of acceptance easier and calm. So I highly recommend it. And you know what I realized? I've had a breakthrough in my meditation over the last week that I love. I love, I love what is happening. But what I've noticed is it takes a minimum of 5 minutes for my mind to stop chit-chatting. And you know, the other day I was taking a walk and I saw these parents and 3 children. And there was this one girl that was, oh my God, it was so intense. Mommy, 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 mommy. It was like, oh my God, either be quiet or mom do something. But I realized that they didn't. This lasted like a whole block, and then I passed them and it kept going on. The mom and dad, neither of them never turned around. And what I realized, I used to be a dog trainer. I was a dog trainer for a while. It was awesome. And I taught dogs obedience and tricks and fun stuff. And boy, we liked each other, the dogs and I. But here's the thing. People would come in with these dogs that would be barking non-freaking stop or begging or all these other things. But let's call it barking because that's what that little girl was basically doing. She was barking, back, 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 kabang, kabang, kabang. It's like, ah. And the way to stop dogs from barking at you to get your attention is to not give them attention. And yes, it gets worse before it gets better. But eventually they go, that method didn't work for me. I'll have to try a different method. And so I think that's what the parents were doing because they were consciously not turning around. And she was not in pain or anything. She just wanted her dang attention. So here's the reason I went off that long route is because that's what my mind does during meditation. And it takes a minimum of 5 minutes, sometimes almost the entire time, for it to stop barking at me. It's amazing. Even if I've put my focus on my breath or on other things, it's barking at me. My breakthrough this week happened when I just started noticing the thoughts. And this is something I've heard in meditation that people do. And you know how you can hear something over and over for years and it doesn't actually sink in until one day it suddenly does? Well, it's finally sunk in. And I finally got what that meant. And it's like, for me, it's like these 2 sides of myself. One's the chit-chatting mind, barking dog, and the other one's this quiet, kind of wise, patient parent going, okay, there's the dog barking in my mind. And I just kind of look at it, and the funniest thing happens. Oh, great things happen. So I'm barking, 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 and I kind of look at it and go, oh, that is so funny. It's so funny. Look at you go. And I literally start kind of giggling. And then the barking calms down when I do that. Then this amazing physical sensation starts happening in my body. I almost don't want to describe it to you because I don't want to give any expectations of something for you, because obviously all of us are different and our experiences are different. But I will say something really amazing starts happening inside my body. And one of those things is I get really warm, and I'm usually chilly. So I'm suddenly super warm, and that feels so good to me. It's like some part of me comes alive, and I feel so good. Sometimes I make sounds that I think my neighbors think I'm having sex because I'm just saying, it feels so good. But it's just from meditation. I just find it fascinating what our minds do when we aren't paying attention. And that's really what the mind loops are about, right? They it's a habit. Well, number one, it's a thinking habit, but number two, the brain is on all the time. And so it's a matter of redirecting it, which is a lot of the mind loops techniques. Or meditation, which is a kind of redirection if you're breathing or something, noticing the breathing. I guess it is a redirection, but it's also just an acceptance of what is happening in the brain. And either way, it stops this fast, frenetic barking going on in the head all the freaking time. So I just wanted to share my meditation with you today, and I really, really recommend it if you haven't tried it. Just start small. Know that you're going to have this barking dog brain for a time. And even with the barking dog going, I feel so much better after I meditate. Even if it barks the entire time, I open my eyes and just the world is better. The world is better. I don't care if it's raining out. I don't care what I'm going through. I feel calmer and more at peace with reality. That's it for today. Thanks. Bye.